Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Broku back, and welcome back to another Dragon Ball video. Today I want to discuss the Angels, the Gods of Destruction, and a possible civil war that could happen in the future of Dragon Ball Super, or even now in the Tournament of Power. Now, this has been a bit of a theory for a while now. I would try and credit the original creator of this theory, but this is more of discussing several different theories of possibilities of what could happen. But anyways, before we get into this video, please leave a like if you do enjoy, subscribe if you are new, comment down below giving me your thoughts, turn on notifications if you want to see more of my videos, and also feel free to follow me on Twitter. So we had 12 Gods of Destruction, 12 Angels, and 12 Supreme Kais. Other godly beings include the two Zenohs, otherwise known as Omni Kings. We have the Grand Priest, who is confirmed to be the father of the Angels, and we have the Bodyguards, which we don't really know the power that they hold or what sort of rank they are among the gods. Now, 2 of the universes have been erased so far, meaning that we now only have 10 gods and 10 Supreme Kais, but the Angels are still around. They did not get erased. They're just deemed to be laid dormant until they have another God of Destruction. Now, how or when could this whole civil war or revolt start? I actually think it is going to be quite soon if it does happening. Now, I'm not going to say it is going to happen, but I think if it does happen, it's going to be soon. Why do I think it's going to happen soon? Well, it's because of how early in the tournament we're getting the Jiren versus Goku battle. The fight that has been so much anticipated for months now, it seems to be so important that Toei deemed it fit for us to have an hour-long special for the episode. This gives me the feeling of a climactic battle, but what I mean by this is that why would Goku and Jiren fight so early in the Tournament of Power? There's still 6 universes and 31 fighters in the tournament, which means even if some fighters get eliminated during the Goku-Jiren fight, there will still be more than 20 fighters left, and probably several universes left even at the end of the fight. So, at the end of the fight, near the end of the fight, or even in the middle of the Goku and Jiren fight, would be likely the time for the whole debacle to begin. What I believe to happen here is that the Zenohs will form a disagreement. I don't know what the disagreement will be, maybe on a rule or something, but this disagreement will then lead to an argument. This could then lead to a battle or even a war. And this would lead to universes siding with one Zenoh and other universes the other Zenoh. Now, I have no idea who would side with what Zenoh, but in my opinion, it kind of doesn't make sense, because why would people side with the future Zenoh when technically present Zenoh is their Zenoh? Well, I guess you could say if siding with future Zenoh would lead to personal gain or gain for your universe, then that is one way that they would side with him. Also, this brings the question if it is possible at all for the other universes 13 through 18 that were erased long ago could have anything to do with this. Maybe somehow some survived, or maybe wished back with the Super Dragon Balls and then remained hidden. This actually reminds me of the Hunger Games. If you remember, in Hunger Games there are 12 districts. Well, there was 13, but District 13 had rebelled in the past and was defeated by the capital. Well, funny enough, there are 12 universes here, like there are 12 districts in Hunger Games, and the 13th universe was destroyed by Zenoh, who could somewhat be related to the capital in terms of power, but not really. Zenoh is not as evil as the capital, at least what we have seen so far. Key differences here is also there's an extra additional 5 more universes and not just 13 itself. There are many ways this could go, but there would be a lot of deaths. The God of Destructions would be busy protecting their Supreme Kai as to not perish alongside them, and the Angel would watch over both the God and its Supreme Kai, as even the loss of the Kai would lead to the Angel's dormant state, because if the Supreme Kai dies, so does Beerus, or whatever god. How would Goku and the other mortal fighters play into this? Well, only the god level fighters would really make a difference in this. This could maybe even lead to the team up of Goku and Jiren directly after their much anticipated matchup. And this would probably lead to Universe 11 and the Pride Troopers regaining respect for Goku, and them realizing that Goku was not a bad guy. This may even lead to Goku sacrificing himself again, like in the Cell arc, which would lead to universal respect for Goku. Now, the big proponent to a civil war among the gods, or an uprising, is that there are 2 Zenohs. And it's not the best idea to have 2 beings of such amazing power and such amazing authority. This would likely lead to a conflict in the future, even if it does not happen in the Tournament of Power. But anyways, guys, what do you think about this? Is it weird and suspicious that we're getting the Goku and Jiren fight this early in the Tournament of Power and not the end? Or do you think this is just a precursor, a bit of a prequel? We'll get an hour-long fight now, and then they'll break up a bit, and then they'll fight again at the end. But I just think it's a bit suspicious overall, but I would give this possibility of this or a similar interruption in the Tournament of Power to be around only a 50% chance. Now, I don't know what my preference would be. Do I want the tournament just to end normally, where there's a winner, or do I want an interruption where there's some sort of revolt or civil war? I don't really know, but all that matters to me is if it's entertaining and it makes sense. But anyways, guys, please leave a like if you do enjoy. Subscribe down below if you enjoy my content. And also comment, tell me what you think, answer the questions I asked you. Turn on notifications if you want to see more of my videos, and also feel free to follow me on Twitter. Now, I can't go before thanking my Patreon supporters. To shout out my Super Saiyans, Daraj Payton, the awesome guy that only supports Broku on Patreon, and Zach Trotaku. Thanks to my Super Saiyans for supporting me. Also my Super Saiyan 2s, Israel Flores, and Mystic Ghoul. Thank you guys so much. If you want to get a shout out at the end of all my videos, then consider helping me out on my Patreon and becoming a Super Saiyan or a Super Saiyan 2. But anyways, guys, I hope you have an amazing day. Peace out.